What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, it's been a while. I know it's been a rough month, man. I tell you, my boat's been down and my steering was jacked up. It was locked up. I couldn't hardly steer the boat when I was on the water, so I hadn't had the boat in the water in a long time. I finally broke down and went ahead and bought the hydraulic steering, got that all installed, and I was on my way to the campsite with the boat last night, and my axle broke. So instead of fishing today, I spent the day putting a new axle in my trailer. So yeah. And then on top of that, there's been a shipment issue with V&M lures. They lost a complete shipment to Monsterbass, so our subscriptions were late coming out. But here we are on the 19th day of the month, and we're just now getting the June Monsterbass unbagging done. This is the June Platinum subscription box. Let's get into it. So first off, all right, so let's get into it. So, man, I feel pretty rough. First up, we got the Castaic RC hammer casting jig. This is a pretty good looking little jig. It's the football head, and it's got that good green pumpkin color to it. And these, of course, with any custom made jigs, you're going to pay probably about the same amount. What I found online with these are $5 for the Castaic jig. Really like that jig. It's a good looking jig. Next up, we got and I like this is a 13 fishing Poppy McPopface 75. Good looking popper lure. Got some good loud rattles in it, and that is a good looking bait right there. Can't wait to get out. Hopefully I can get out on the lake this weekend and put these lures that I've been getting to use. But yeah, I like that one. 13 fishing Poppy McPopface, $7. And y'all, I know I say this, I say this quite often, almost every time I get a box, but this may turn out to be one of the best boxes that I've gotten. Next up, we've got the B8 Labs Papa Chomp. This is their version of the Whopper Plopper. Good looking bait. I've got a couple of Whopper Ploppers. I like the look of this one. And it don't feel as heavy as the Whopper Plopper. Got a good smooth tail spin on it there. Good looking bait. And as with your Whopper Ploppers, they are in the same price range. This one is $12. And we've got the Rebel Jumping Minnow. I've got several of these types of baits. I don't know that I've got the Rebel, but I've got a bunch of these. This is a good looking bait. Probably will work well around here. Those are $11. This one I'm really intrigued with. This is the American Snakehead Customs snake frog. This one is intriguing, to say the least. It has a very different shape, and it's got, instead of the long skirts on the back, it's got the spinners. I'm really intrigued by that. And instead of having, it's got a loose cord at the front instead of, this one is, I really am intrigued with this bait. I really like this a lot, the way it looks, the way it feels. I'm excited to get out and see how this thing acts in the water. Good looking bait. The snake frog is $10. And this one actually is in a Monsterbass exclusive color. It's the only place you can get this color is from Monsterbass. Next up, we've got the Grande Bass 5.25 airtail stick. Good looking plastic bait. Like that. Good color for around here. Might work well on that jig. Those are $5 a bag on the Grande Bass. And then next up is the addition to replace the missing, it was supposed to have the Slim Wild by V&M Baits, but instead we have the Ned Candy in Green Pumpkin Texas Red from Vicious Fishing. This is very similar to the Z-Man Finesse TRDs. The Green Pumpkin on one side and the Texas Red on the other. That's a very interesting color combination. I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere else, but I like the way that looks, and that will definitely pair well with that RC Hammer jig. Might be throwing that on this weekend. So there you have it. That's what's in the bag. Got a lot of good information in the book. Again, glad they went back to that. We've got a pretty decent little sticker, and got the fish angler thing again. I've been using Fish Angler for a long time. My problem with Fish Angler is when you go in and look at the stuff and the posts on Fish Angler, when you click on the post, it's from 3 years ago. Anyway, I'm not. I still continue to use Fish Angler. I'm just not sure that it's going to be one of my go-to apps. Although it is nice that they give you that option with the subscription. All right, so that's what's in the bag. Total for the bag altogether, the contents, $55. We're giving them $5 for the bag, $5 for the info in the book, so grand total of $65.50. I said 55 a while ago. It's $55.50 plus the $10 is $65.50 total on the contents of the bag, which is exceptional. I'm really impressed with this bag. I like all the baits. It's a good bag. And again, I'm almost tempted to give a little more value on the bag, because I found the bag to be very useful for different things. When the wife and I just went to Texas, and we flew in, so I didn't have of course my boat was down anyway, I couldn't take it with me, but we flew down, and I just took one of these bags and crammed it full of a bunch of lures, because I knew that my buddy Bo was going to take me out on his boat while we were down there. And I just crammed a bag full of lures and threw it in my suitcase and took lures with me. I didn't have to worry about what I was going to use when I was down there. So it worked out well. So maybe giving a little more value on the bag in the future. I really do like the versatility of that bag. The thing I'm kind of concerned with is how it's going to hold up over time, especially the way that I plan on using them, because I want to separate off my soft baits and my boat storage. And I don't know that they're going to hold up well in the heat. I think they're going to end up becoming hard and brittle, but we'll see how that goes. I do like the bags though, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's this month's Monsterbass June Platinum subscription, and I'm happy. I couldn't be much happier. That's just a matter of getting my butt out on the water and putting all this stuff to use. Of course, with all the rain that we've had, our water's still murky and muddy, but I got to get out and find some fish. So hey, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you hadn't already, make sure you drop down below, hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you join me next month. We'll do this again, and hopefully I can get some fishing in between now and then. Hey, appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Until next time, tight lines.